What's the difference between state and federal minimum wage? Have you ever wondered how minimum wage laws work in the United States? Today, we will break down the differences between state and federal minimum wage. This topic is important, especially in the context of minimum wage debates, socialism, and wealth distribution. First, let's talk about the federal minimum wage. This is the lowest wage that employers can legally pay their employees across the entire country. The federal government sets this rate, which has been at $7.25 per hour for many years. This means that no employer can pay less than this amount, regardless of where they are located in the United States. Now, let's shift our focus to state minimum wage. Each state has the power to set its own minimum wage, and many choose to set it higher than the federal rate. This allows states to adjust wages based on their local cost of living and economic conditions. For example, states like California and New York have minimum wages that are significantly higher than the federal rate, reflecting the higher costs of living in those areas. One key difference between state and federal minimum wage is the wage rate itself. While the federal minimum wage remains the same nationwide, state minimum wages can vary widely. Some states have minimum wages that are much higher, while others may stick to the federal rate. Another difference is jurisdiction. The federal minimum wage applies to all states, while state minimum wages only apply within their respective states. Employers must follow both federal and state laws, meaning they must pay the higher of the two rates if there is a difference. States also have the ability to adjust their minimum wages more frequently than the federal government. Many states review and update their minimum wage annually to keep up with inflation and other economic factors. This can lead to more regular increases in state minimum wages compared to the federal rate, which may stay the same for longer periods. From a socialist perspective, higher minimum wages are often viewed as a way to reduce income inequality. By ensuring that workers earn a living wage, they can afford basic necessities. States with higher minimum wages align with this principle, as they aim to provide more equitable compensation for labor. However, there are critics who argue that raising minimum wages can lead to job losses if businesses struggle to pay higher wages. Supporters of socialism might argue that the benefits of a more equitable distribution of wealth outweigh these potential risks. In summary, the differences between state and federal minimum wages highlight how states can tailor their wage laws to fit local economic conditions. This ongoing debate about minimum wage is crucial in discussions about wealth distribution and social equity. Understanding these differences helps us grasp the broader implications of minimum wage laws in our society.